Hello everyone. It's gonna be chill. Play for a few hours maybe. I don't know how much more I'm gonna stream of this game. I can see why some people say it gets a little boring after a while. I mean, I was thinking there's not that many enemy types we fought. But I believe there's 5 moons and the prologue. And I pretty much grinded out in the 4 days since I've streamed the rest of the Paradise Island here, or whatever the first moon's called. And I got a save point here right for the boss. I did fight the boss yesterday. I just didn't want to keep the save. As you can see, I spent about 6 hours in the game, factoring in my FKs and stuff, so probably like, we'll say maybe 6 hours. I'll talk to you about the different areas I went to. I ended up not doing the main quest line between the two choices of Miller Street or Commander Core, whatever her name is. I tested them, and I think both choices are shitty morally. They don't fit my character, so I was like, yeah, I don't think you need to go do either one of the quests. And even after I was testing beating the boss and seeing what happened, I still had an option to go take the quest. But anyway, there's a very important decision we have to do after the boss. That's another thing I wanted to show you. After the boss. Actually being here, I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Yeah, I don't think I can leave this building unless I not fast travel out. So I can't just like go show you what I've been doing till after we complete the section. Now you'll notice I have my very hard run here on I haven't played it for a few days. But this one. Wait. This one should say level 6. Did I mess this up? Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Anyway, I was doing a test run. I'd concluded when I was running through this one that I'd went through and just had grabbed, since it was very hard and I had so much problem trying to kill through the prologue, just getting my ass kicked. Well, I did take the combat side, not the stealth side for the first time, so I wasn't even familiar with the area. I just got destroyed. Like I had died like, I don't know, 10, 15 times in the prologue. I finally just had to switch over to guns, but even then I was getting my ass kicked with the way my build was set up. And because I had a lot of points in melee and shit, and so I wasn't getting any bonus gun damage. Anyway, when I got to on land, I was like, well, let me just run around and get things that I know don't involve really any combat. Like fast travels, just go grab all the waypoints and get a little bit of XP. Maybe we can get a couple extra levels, which does give you some hit points and stuff. And I was like, well, if I get level 5, I can get my companions upgraded, and I can get a couple perks and go from like 2 melee to like 5 melee or whatever, 6 melee. I was like, surely an extra 40% damage would help. So sure. But as I was doing it, I was like, man, I think you could just run through Paradise Island and hit level 5 without fighting anything. So I did a test run, and I was able to do it. And I estimated about how long I think it would take me to get through the prologue if I went through the stealth side on very hard with guns, and how long it would take me to do. I started laying down what I had done on that very hard run and what other started running through in my head and checking the web for guides. Like, okay, what things here can I do that I can do in like a few minutes, 5 minutes that give XP that are, what's the word I want to say? Basically, it doesn't matter what your skills are. Like anyone could do it. All right. Well, I did a test run. I was able to get to level 5 in 90 minutes. It was like, I had paused it when I had to look something up to verify something. But that included me dying a few times on the prologue and stuff and having to reload. And I was like, wait a minute, I think I can make this better. And then when I was running through my main run, I was like, wait a minute, you get XP for some of these other things I was doing that don't involve fighting, like finding DeVries's terminal in her house. And I was like, yeah, I think I could maybe get level 5.5 or 6. So I went and did it again with my order rearranged a little bit. Oh, excuse me. All right, well, that cough came out of nowhere. Anyway, like I said, this isn't showing level 6, but I think what this is I did verify. If you go over and talk to DeVries, or the messages at her terminal, I was like at 2,300, excuse me, at 4,500 XP to get to 6. So I had to get hit level 5.5. I was like, is there something else I can do? And I spent quite a bit of time working on this. And I found out that, yes, if you go do the terminal thing, you get like 324 XP twice. If you go find her documents to where her house is and Commander Core's office is another 324. And that got me up to like 3,600. Well, no, maybe it was... Whatever it was, I ended up getting up to 3,600. And then I talked to... I did the cutscene with Auntie, and then both of them standing there. Because once you do that cutscene, Valerie will tell you need more ammo to go do the ending. And if you just craft some ammo, you get like 500 something XP, like 560, and then you get like another 340. Yeah, it's even 900. And since I had 3609 and I needed 4,500, I ended up hitting level 6. And I was like, wow, so I could make a video saying it is possible. They start from character creation, and in 90 minutes, I would have to adjust some stuff, but to try to save a minute here and there of running around. But within 90 minutes, you should be able to hit level 6 without fighting anything on Paradise Island. There are some times you're going to have to like grab a collectible and run from the crab areas, but mostly, yeah, you're just not even going to get seen if you took the path I took. So I'm thinking about making a video for that. I just haven't put time together because I haven't been streaming because my kid was sick and missed Wednesday and Thursday from school. Ended up that her cough was actually from a ruptured eardrum. And then I had to take her when she missed Wednesday, and then Thursday she sounded worse, so I took her to the doctor. Yeah, so they were like, "Yeah, she needs antibiotics. We don't even going to check for strep because she's it's the same prescription to fix." So, and I was real busy Thursday night with the Game Awards, football. It was my brother's birthday, and I went to Taekwondo because I hadn't been in a couple weeks. So, well, and then we had a big patch yesterday on our Roblox game, so we've been playing that a little bit. Anyway, so that's what I was working on there, although I haven't played this game in much in the last few days. Oh, shit, I should have kept my shit. You know what, I think what I'll do, I think I'm gonna walk out of here and show you what I had going on, and then come back. I think I had this. Yeah, I missed this earlier. There's 2 floors to Vox Relay. We're at the upper floor right now. And the boss is in here. It was actually a pretty tough fight. I lost the first time, died. Second time I won, wasn't easy. So I may not guarantee it. Alright, let's save here. Alright, so I am going to walk all the way out of here and show you what I've been doing. I think, like I said, I think I have to walk all the way out to fast travel. Actually... So I came in through the sewers, cleared my path, and sewers are over here. Yeah, I think right here. Killed everything over here, and then you run into Marshal Corbin. Now Corbin is the guy that was in the prologue. And I'm pretty sure I killed him in the prologue, but he's standing right here, and when you walk up to him, you talk to him. So he was the guy that was at the door to the bridge that I did end up. Anyway, I didn't have speech to convince him fully, but I'll go over this is going to be the last thing I talk about, so. So this is actually part of Commander's Corps' quest line, which we'll get into later, but I actually thought this was a pretty enjoyable area. I did this first, and I'll go ahead and show it to you in a second. We do get a gadget if you go down to the repair center in the southeast of the map. Or you can use your gadget. Now, I'm not going to be doing this for every area, but yeah. Basically, you come in here and there's, what is it, some raptors in here? And there's a chest there, and you have to go gather 5 keys throughout the whole Sky Cutter to open the chest. And yeah, you can see the raptors, right? So then you get the access to in here, you break through the window, you get robots and turrets, real fun, right? And then you slowly work yourself up all the way up to the top up there. Not that level, another level. And then when you get up to the top, so basically there's raptors on every floor besides the bottom floor. And they also like to do shit like there's a cave or little entrance right here, and another one like over there. So when you walk up, no matter which way you end up walking up, you get one attacking you in the back. But other than that, I mean, you finally at the very near the top floor get the elevator key, which allows you to go to a halfway floor you couldn't go to, come back to the bottom, or go to the outside area. Then you go outside, you just, yeah, like I said, you redirect the power. So it was kind of fun area. Took a while because I was going slow, but I never did go back and play through the last stream to see what stuff I did. I'm just kind of tired of being on this island, and I believe it's the highest, our biggest map. So yeah, we finished the Sky Cutter. We finished this area, so that was 2. So I made a mistake. I did not see the like stealth path when you first walk in here. So when you first walk up here, there's a robot dude like over on this side, and then there's like a turret here, like a turret here, and this whole base has like, I don't know, like 8-10 guys. Oh, they fucking, and another fucking dragoon. They fucking tore my ass up. I was trying to hide around this corner. They were the humans were throwing grenades in here, so I was trying to keep running back. I was trying to kill the robots and the turrets from here, but as I would stand here, the fucking humans were fucking ranging me down. Well, I finally came after I killed the robot and died like 5 times over here. I finally killed a robot and turret and came over this way. I was like, oh, this would have been a lot fucking easier to come in the high grass. And then later on, after I'd killed the whole place, I realized when I came back looting the place, you could have came in here, probably when the robot wasn't looking. And you can come in here and turn the fucking turrets off if you have engineering. I was like, God damn it. Anyway, there was this boss here.
Yeah.
Mini boss. And then you just go around looting shit. Does shit respawn? Because I'm pretty sure I picked this stuff up the first time. Basically, he's an arbiter, which is supposed to be like a one-man badass. And he wants to be an arbiter anyway. But yeah, that's like his office. There is a door here, and I looked it up online. There doesn't seem to be a way to get in it. It just says sealed. Anyway, when I was fighting through and it cleared this area, I came up around through there into this door. Takes you into this building, slowly killing shit, getting up the top level, killing shit, and then trying to range the guys on the bottom. Anyway, that's that. It was just a tough fight that I had to died a lot on, so. I just reload though, because like I got a bunch of trauma kits, but there's really no point. So to get in here peacefully, both of these two will tell you you need to come. He wants you to come, you know, tell Westport to leave, either peacefully or non-peacefully. She wants you to attack the Ark for her first quest, and then the second one is to do the Sky Cutter, right? Well, both of you say to get into the Ark, you need the credentials, which you get from the Ministry of Accuracy, but I'd already done that long before I'd like really done anything in town, so already had access. Plus, if you have engineering 2 or 3, you can just talk to them. Anyway, there's a cool, yeah, when you go over here to buy, it's a fucking robot this lady's programming. And there's just this dialogue about her trying to, get the robot to work. Yeah, this is stealing, so I can't steal anything. Yeah, she's right there. Anyway, there's the hospital, there's Mex guy. You need to get, to help them, you need to get 2 things done. You need to collect the poison gas, right, for her. This is for the gadget, and you're going to need to do it either on your own, depending on which way you do the main quest. So I was working on it, and I hadn't talked to the marshal yet. just run over. There's like gas right there, gas over here in this area. And you just hold it and collect the gas, right? Bring it back to her. She gives you the gadget after that. Then you have to go up there, because remember, these things were spewing poison gas everywhere. This big billowing fumes. And you have to go through there. Once you have the gadget, it makes you immune. Go through the gas pipe, go in there and kill stuff. I think it's like 5 guys. A couple dragoons and some wasps. And find your way around the safe way to get to the thing through the poison. And you have 2 options. You can, when you're at the very bottom level at the beginning, you can blow up the stacks, blow up the like facility, or you can go up and it's not fix the leaks, but it's like turn off the valves and then activate the power or whatever. Well, if you're blowing a place up, you want to do it the one way, which I didn't know about that quest yet, so I didn't do it. I didn't learn about this later, so I looked it up, seeing what the options were for his and hers quest lines. Another way which I did was to fix it, which allowed me to get friendly with the marshal. They want you to this is quest line is also associated with Westport, because Westport needs mechanical parts to fix their robots. Well, I had got the mechanical parts because there's a dead dragoon that's part of this base that's over here at Fault Krabby's, right? They go out here. Sorry, I had the part. You can also convince this guy to give it to you, and I think there's another way. I don't remember. Using the gadget, going and saving the people, and then he's pretty cool with you, right? That's it. This one I kind of felt bad with afterwards, because if you remember when we first saw it on stream, it was like it said homicidal farmer or whatever. Yeah, so when I got through here, I cleared all the outside. So when I first came out here, there's a terminal in there, and there's a shitload of guys that was fighting me, and I was just staying over there, either making them come to me or slowly killing them. So yeah, I just destroyed all the stuff out here, and then I started running around the outside looting, and then the inside. Well, there's a doctor, because we had the radio message, the guy asking for help. If you go back there, he asks you to go collect stuff, which I think's from the crabs down here, which I already had. And you make a antidote, which he puts in the air. And I was like, oh, so if I would have came in here like stealthily, because I found there's a way to jump up on this side and the other side, and you can get into the building from the rooftop if you do that. I was like, oh, if I come in through the rooftop up there, maybe I could jump on this thing and get over there without being seen and go in there and talk to the guy. Yeah. So you just basically sit in here, and once you get in here, you can come out that way. So I was like, yeah, I think I went in guns blazing, and I could have probably done a stealth mission. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There really isn't anything to report on Westport. You have the option, if you side with Miller Street, to come in here and do different things, but other than that,
you have the gratitude of everybody in Westport, especially
complex ecological network to govern it. The matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm.
Hey there, go-getter.
Meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system stranger. More than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it.
So even with items, I can't do it. So the only way I can get Miller Street's quest would be to go blow up their air purifier outside. And you have to, yeah, the water, you have to turn off the water, the power, well, remove the purification from the water, but I don't remember what the third one is. Anyway, that's it. But this is going to come into play here shortly when we actually continue on our save. Not really anything else going on here.
We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant
So
locality.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 8 things to do. Okay, so for her, Emmeline Galloway, with Inez in the party, she actually, because I was trying to go through different dialogues, seeing if I could be friendly-ish with her, and how her quest and Cars and Miller Street's quests. Because I made a save point and I was trying to see, like, okay, so I know there's connection between this quest, or this area, them, her, right? Yeah, so Inez was just like, when she mentioned Sub Rosa or something, she was cool with Sub Rosa, like she had been with them before or something. And so I'm thinking each of the companions have different reputation or faction reputation that they're going to agree or disagree. And I know companions can leave, so I'm wondering if you, like, I actually tested to see if I could just kill Miller Street and Core, and when that happened, Inez was not happy. I was just doing it for fun to see what would happen. But yeah, she probably would have left the group if I would have kept my bounty. I was just doing that before I left the planet to see if it mattered. Because like I said, I could still get the quest even after completing the boss and dealing with the Vox Relay quest. Anyway, so that was done. So the only thing we had left to do, best I can remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this whole area was 7. So we did Galloway, we did do some Sub Rosa, we agreed to help her. I went over and stowed the thing from over here. I guess I can turn it off now. From the requisition officer. Changed the vodka things to 0 inventory. Then went and turned that in with her. Got some reputation with Sub Rosa. That's pretty much it. I know there's a chest over here. I think it's Commander Cars I could open up. I'd have to steal from it. I don't think the item in there is something I need. It's like a shotgun or something. Also, there was something else with that lady about the... Oh, yeah, the report with the guy guarding the gate. But you have to steal that, too, and I don't want to steal it, right? Also, her request after you've completed the arc is to, like, invade the bridge. She'll help you invade the bridge. And I was like, I know these guys. You can go talk to them to help invade the bridge. And I'm like, I don't really need them to help me, and I don't really need to kill those people, so... Anyway, because I gave them the parts to help their mechs or whatever, and I'd already helped over here, they gave me a writ of conscription or something to get in the Vox Relay, which I didn't use. But I was like, okay, I've already got the access through the sewer. I've got the side path access. I can come in through the stealth way. I can just come in guns blazing in the front door. I don't need them. And I've already turned off the mechs since I'd already done the Sky Cutter because I didn't know what it was part of the quest line. I don't need their help getting in. He wants not only to get them to leave, and since I couldn't do it the polite way, I would have to, like, ruin the city to do it. And they've already lost half their city from the flood, from Anti's Choice blowing the hole in the wall. He also talks about brainwash, mental refreshment shit, so he wants more control over people. And she wants you to come out here and kill this group. Now, she will, if I want to go talk to her right now, she will let me say that I killed them, and then she'll say my report, my scouts say they're not dead, and I'll say, oh, I felt sorry for them, and then she'll say, go ahead and do the tower, and then I told her I'd already done the Sky Cutter tower, and then she'll talk about the bridge with the Vox Relay. And I was like, yeah, but I don't really want to help her either, because she was wanting me to kill the people. Like, she's cool that I left them alive, and she's not pushing that I go back and kill them, but I've already helped the Westport. I've already got the access, and I don't even really need it. Fuck that. Fuck those people. Anyway, like I said, I'm ready to get off the island. Move on. So that Levox relay. I came in through this. I tried going down the secret hatch area, but that didn't really do much for me. That just put me. I mean, I killed everyone. I came out and killed everyone later. So.
Auntie's choice products are an abuse of nature. Any soldier found in possession of enemy
Nothing really. Yeah. Now, I did this before going in his room to fight him, but I'd already cleared everything in there besides him. I just came out the door because you have to click it for a second because it's technically a different area. Stood over in that corner and just slowly killed these guys as they were shooting at me, and they were shooting at me from up here too. Anyway, I came in here, started slowly killing these guys. There was stuff like rooms over on the sides and shit, and then came out and killed everything out here that was remaining, which was not much. Now, another reason I'm showing you the Vox relay area is because it's going to look different in a few minutes. So right there, where I'm pointing, is where you... So when you come in through the sewer, there's a guard there, and she's hiding, basically, because she doesn't want to get killed for some bullshit reason from the Brigadier. You can talk to her, but, like, I didn't have to fight or anything. But as soon as you come out, open that door, there's a bunch of guys in here, and you have to kill them. And that gives you access to the room to get to the second floor. I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, if I was curious, I could just look it up online, but there really wasn't that many guys I ended up killing going through here. There was a barracks, there's like science stuff, workbench, or ammo storage. I forget what the terminal was for, something important. Like I said, we came across Marshal Corbin, but he didn't remember us. The other side's even smaller. You just walk through here. There is like some ventilation to walk around, but this is like the contraband room, so you get some gear. You get the key, and that allows you to walk in this room. Then I had to fight from back over here, like, I don't know, 12 something guys. Dragoons, wasps. It was all real fun. Now, Corbin, or the leader of Westport, who's listed as a traitor because he was the Brigadier's boss, or the leader of the Vox Relay, I believe, at the beginning. He wants you to basically kill the dude. But then Corbin says he doesn't want to kill the dude. He knows him personally. So because I didn't have speech, I couldn't convince him for Hogwarth from Westport. But Corbin does say, please use the terminal. Miller's terminal. Or not Miller, Brigadier's terminal. So I came over here to use terminal. And I'll let you read these before we go fight.
Looks like Montelli's crazy goes up the chain of command. Figures. None of this ever happens in a vacuum.
Alright, like I said, we could get killed here, so I would say it's highly likely. But I want you to see the dialogue, so.
Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow? Do you mistake me for a fool?
Turn your gaze outward, Umberto. Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly tell me this is for the good of the Protectorate?
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. Buckled? No, I was remade, reforged. My resolve has only strengthened in the heady toil of this war. As a blade beaten while hot, all the weakness got out.
When you speak, I hear the voice of my friend. But not his reason. Not the man who taught me to temper discipline with care for those under my command. If any vestige of that man remains, I believe he'd recognize the need to be relieved of command. And would welcome the friend who gave him the opportunity to do so bloodlessly.
The only thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a pike, you fraternizer. What do you know of it?
I know you have only ever wanted one thing, to serve the Protectorate. Right now, you're only doing it harm. But perhaps, if relieved from the pressures of command...
You speak of an impossibility. Were it so easy to choose another path, do you think either of us would be here?
Yeah, this is, I don't have speech 3 or whatever it is, speech 4 or 5 or leadership, so we have to fight.
An offer unasked for, unwanted, and summarily
Alright,
rejected.
let me try to focus in real quick,
Were it
but I'm
up to
probably going to
me,
get my ass kicked.
I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Looking a little.
What?
The Protectorate endures. Seeking cover for our beneficent leader.
I know there's no one. Oh, there she is.
Reloading once more. An explosive. They make.
Resuming hostilities.
Oh, I forgot to go over. I have got some negative flaws. This is new. I didn't get this before. I don't think they died last time. Well, not like both of them. Well, I'm not redoing all this. I guess we're taking it. They are fully healed and immediately feel their companion ability meter. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff to go be turning in here. I did get this, which was instead of 250, it's 375, but other than that, it was the same. Oh, speaking of this, I didn't realize this till after I was about to go close up my last session, because I went and make sure I bought a key for Westport in case I accidentally had destroyed it, which you're about to find out why. I didn't realize you could move up and down the decryption key reward. So all these things we're getting, like this, not this, this stuff, you can pick and choose which one you want. You don't have to take the next one available. Okay. Anyway, I've hit level 10, right? I've also got this one, which fucking sucks. So from now on, Valerie takes 75% of all my money that I earn and so it until I hit level 30. And then I earn interest on it. But because I had bought an item and a key at the same time for like 5,000, whatever it was, I don't remember. I don't even think it was an item I expected to use, but it was over at the ARC Center, and well, the ARC. I got this right after that, and I was like, "What? What?" Because I bought something that was like 4,000, some item, weapon or something. Yeah. And then this one I got for in here, and I was like, "But." What? Why would I get this? This is for sneak attack builds. So now I'm running down with less health, and I do get enemy awareness depletion rate, but really that one and like this one, they're just like crappy fucking penalties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're up to 12. I believe there's only 30. Okay. So yeah, not being able to heal people anymore is going to be fun. Or revive our people. But, oh, I forgot to go over the other stuff. So skills, everything's up to 6 right now. I'm not going to go over what I had at level 9. Here, I've taken, since we got, I don't know if I was level 8 last time, but anyway, I got 2 at 10, right? So I just took this one for plus range and this one for plus magazine size. Since I get other, half empty, you get a bonus to critical hit chance, so that gives us a little bit more to get that 20% critical. And then with that extra critical, we automatically reload a small portion of the weapon's magazine, so but this gives us more range. Because remember, when we're shooting at stuff with the pistol, there's a range, and depending on that range depends on how much damage we're doing, right? I think there's multiple levels to that. I only had like 3 more things to get, and I was like, wait, that's only going to cover up to like level 15. I need to get like have like 10 more of these things. So I went through and just took a bunch of things that might be useful. I think I've got one too many as it is. So there's one thing I'm probably going to drop off. I like this one. Maybe I'll get negative faction and I'll get some extra damage, but you need that. Oh, so you need trick shot for this one to get weak spot damage. Pickpocket to get this. So this says 5% critical chance. I don't know if that's only while you're crouching, but I don't really want pickpocket other than that. This says 5% critical chance, but that's only against automechs. So I was like, I mean, it's somewhat useful, but I was really struggling to find shit that I could get. Like this one, just next to their weapon slot. I was like, I guess I'll spend a feat for it, or perk for it. I am going to get this one, which when you start combat, you start 50%. And whenever your companions is down, I'll get another 50% as temporary health. So there was something else that required psychopath. Maybe I just didn't take it. Oh yeah, this one. Where you can harvest humans. I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm taking that one. I gotta go through and like I said, there's no like weight limit like Baldur's Gate 3, so I just stopped messing with going through my inventory for a while, other than junk and stuff. So what type of weapon is this? I mean, is it a shotgun or I guess an assault rifle? Yeah, 8 per second, so it's gotta be a machine gun of some type. I'm pretty happy with my weapons right now, so. Yeah, you can see that tell me every time how much money I'm actually getting when I pick stuff up. Wait, does it show Corbin as being dead? He wouldn't have had a mask on, would he? I think it's Corbin there. Yep, sucks to be you. I don't know if there's a way to keep him alive. Maybe if you're on easy or something.
Entering the control room. Commencing search for clues. Subject: Agent DeVries.
I already know where it's at, so it's on the other side.
defacement.
I found that last time.
Symbol recognized as belonging to Earth Directorate Special Operations. Conclusion. This marking was likely left by Agent Augustine DeVries.
Yeah.
I think we can do this now. I'm gonna hack it. Or no, I don't think we need that right now. Let's just do this. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll get the observation XP. But also, almost never getting observation stuff. That's not what we picked up I was looking for. That's not it. Once we do that, she's gonna initiate a shutdown, so I want to make sure everything else that we're doing is fine. Okay. So we know that from talking to the lady at the chapel.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
This is the important part. Set for Fairfield. So if we don't intervene, the Vox Relay is going to go up and land in Fairfield and kill everyone. Two possible trajectories.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
So, this is why when you are picking the quest, if you didn't know beforehand, if you evacuate Westport, either friendly or unfriendly ways, they won't be there and you can set destination Westport. If you didn't, you would have to kill, well, basically kill because the Vox Relay is going to land on them, Fairfield or Westport, which I assume is going to get you a really shitload of negative faction for whichever one you're doing. But we just happen to be the two ways to bypass that. Lucky and Hack, I have both. So once I realized this, when I was looking up the quest, trying to figure out what to do, because it seemed like I didn't want to do either one of them. And when I was testing doing them before I looked it up, and not keeping the save, it seemed that I had already done most of the work anyway. But I didn't want to help either one of them. Well, we can set it to space. Don't have to do anything. And I assume even if we leave the planet and come back, we'll still have the option of completing those quests if we want to. But I don't want to. But this fits with our character too, if we wouldn't want to hurt everybody. Oh, I forgot. I took getting a chance to gain additional crafting resources when breaking down items. Because the other one was you get to keep your mag picks, and I was like, I don't really care. And then this one, they're both for eating food or drink. This gives you a small amount of inhaler charge. And this will give you a chance to give you crude biomass for crafting, which can just generate inhaler charges. So I'm like, I don't really think it matters. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot. I could change the things to very hard. Alright, I'm gonna go take an AFK right now. I wanna go with this. I'll be back in 5-ish minutes. don't think there's anything else here to do, so I guess I could fast travel back. Okay, so the only thing left here to do is Rift, and we don't... I know there's a, like, Rift thing you get later. Wait, I didn't need to go to town. I need to go to, the ship. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything else for us to do here other than come back and do the 3 rifts. We are ready to go to the second planet. And this comes up to my point of I want to give a slight review of what I've seen of the game so far.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
What the hell's in his chest?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
So we know they're about math and science, right? So this guy, like, they predicted we were going to be here 4 minutes ago. That's pretty fucking ridiculous, right? Even being 4 minutes off. Yeah, so I never noticed these cycle up down buttons, right? So this is explosive beacons. That would be good if we were in explosives. And it's heavy rounds, so it looks like it's like a big machine gun, right? And now we can look at all the different ones we got. Rate of fire 14.3. Wow. Seven armor. Taking damage to release a spider mine. We got good hacks, so that's good. 3% of incoming damage is automatically converted into energy. Well, we don't really want to be hit that much, so I don't know if this is really that useful, other than the higher armor. This gives us the damage resistant. I don't want to give up my crit chance. It doesn't only cost 4 though. And clearly we're not doing stealth build, so this doesn't really help us. Probably a dagger. Light. What's this? A helmet? No, armor. So this gives you some named sneak stuff. You no longer take damage from burn. Instead, heal from burning. That could be useful. Sound radius is also useful, but no, we don't need that. I think this is the one we'd want to look at the most.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Oh, did I? We never got a box for her. Do you have to... I don't think you have to finish the main quest thing. The Saboteur quest, do you? Yeah, we don't... Yeah, so she wants to work for Annie's Choice. I don't remember where we got that, but that would have been really handy if you're doing explosive build. Okay, hats only. Now look for duplicates and to see if there's anything here we might want. That could be useful. That could have been useful for my melee build I was doing, two-handed melee. I was just going barbarian type with this medicine and melee. Just getting rid of duplicates here. I like to keep stuff at least the first time I go through a game to in case I want to change looks later. So this ends out you get a critical hit, which we're pretty much, so it means like we crit so much it wouldn't matter. So if you have the one that gives you fast, like there's a couple perks that give you faster companion abilities. Like this one, who did we get that from? I forgot, but that doesn't belong there. So this one's pretty interesting, but I mean, if you were like a sneak build, maybe because it has no armor, you weren't expecting to get hit very often. Now for the hard one. Get rid of the duplicates to begin with. Yeah, like I said, I wish we could sort this shit. So we already have a biomass pistol 48. So we can get rid of all those. Alright, so trip blade. Yeah, so we already had a repeating rifle, we already had a trip blade, we already had a shotgun, light revolver. Yeah, we already had all those things, so. Let's get the melee out of the way, that'll be easier one. I mean, there's no respec, so I don't know if there's really any point in keeping the melee stuff, but... Alright, that's done. We're not using... Wait, do we have two of those? We do, we can get rid of one of those. We don't need the light revolver, right? Pistols, we're keeping this for shock, so no, for corrosive. If we need a shotgun, you get this at the top of Sky Encoder. Does use ammo though. I was going to use it on my melee build. We can put that away. Oh, I think this was the one I bought for like 4,000. It's for like when you're shooting a boss, but I don't think it's really for us. Almost done. So we don't have another corrosive weapon, so we keep that. I don't think we need the shotgun anymore because we have this, which basically is like a shotgun. So let's put that away. We already have this with tracing and shock. This is tracing and shock as well, right? 16.6, 165. Yep, same thing. I think the only reason this has a different name is because we put the shock in first, maybe? Shock barrel tracing unit. Okay, yeah, I don't think we need that unless we want it to say different name. I said we don't need a shotgun anymore. That's the one we did upgrade long time ago. Almost there. 120-second cooldown though. This uses short rounds. Was that a repeater? That's probably a repeater as well. Magazine size 200. To fight for you. You know what? Let's just move on. Not gonna hurt us. Just leave that shit right there. I don't really use these very often.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Well, that answers whose room it is.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless... Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher? Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits well enough. Found it, huh? No, You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left the line about. Or gave it away, apart from it being in my private quarters. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who'd betray her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
At some point, we will go through and talk to the companions on the ship. Anyway, I just want to give my quick review. I found there wasn't a lot of enemy types. I felt like a lot of times you could have just probably stuck to like half the quest could have been ignored. I like the picking different skills, roleplay options, you know, that stuff coming into play. But yeah, I see where a lot of people said the game was mid. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm having fun playing it, but it's only the RP side. The story isn't. I mean, I like it, but it's not like entrenching. It's not like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. But it's okay. Yeah, that first planet. Hopefully things get better, but when a large part of it is exploring, the exploring doesn't feel great necessarily. Another large part's combat. The combat, I mean, it's okay, but yeah, I've got like 3 different weapons. I just stand there and shoot stuff. I mean, I get it. I want guns and I'm shooting, but I also haven't got a item real upgrade. Yeah, none of this stuff like last like 50% of the time I've been playing really haven't gained anything. And then the flaws, taking flaws. I mean, that's the most interesting thing right now is I got all these shitty ass flaws. So.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us? Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
So I was thinking, there was something that we ran across many hours ago about the Order. I feel like a decision in a quest or a dialogue or something. And was it just a prologue? Let me run through the areas on the Paradise. Someone from town? No, doesn't sound right. The lady from the chapel, maybe? I don't really talk to that many NPCs. Okay, I don't plan on streaming very much longer for one, but I don't know where we should go here. I don't really care about Sub Rosa. But I feel like they gave you the option to, like, they opened this up right now so you could go here. But we don't really have any money to buy anything. And I don't really need to go get quests from Sub Rosa. Alright, let's just check it out. Might be a small place. I probably should have had him at the end of the Paradise Island quest, but I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. I ain't got no money. Valerie keeps stealing all my money.
like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. It said Auntie's finest.
Nice day for shady dealings.
That wasn't booze. That was ship wax.
Spread mucus. Have fun.
Keep an
Today
eye out for
only.
snitches.
Better than half
We
his
got a
stock.
good thing going.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
I don't think any of these people had any real names. Oh, that's right. I got that thing that shows you what's in safe lockboxes now. So I don't actually have to unlock it. But if I lockpick it, I get XP, so... See? See, that's where we came from. So we don't have any quests or anything here.
I was under the
Oh, yeah, this is pretty fucking small.
impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Oh, a rift.
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious. How you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
So you figure out which ones I can. Oh, here we go. The top one's already green. That one says all red. Gotta be a code for this somewhere. Give me an observation check. Oh, you know what? This might be something we can get the answer to, like, from a different planet or something. Or we can try to break it, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. It's still showing green up there. Oh, that reset everything, huh? CMC's control everything. 16 thefts. There's 11 things here. Yeah, I said that one's green. We don't know if it's a some up, some down kind of thing, or if it's a sequence you have to do. Okay. We'll come back. I wonder if there's a fight there that we just skipped. Oh, the not a weapon store.
Hey, you there! If you're interested, greetings! Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. You are correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information. Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it. That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you. I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Yeah, so if you don't find this one, you can just come in through the other path. You could probably jump over. Let's go check the other places. Just when these fast travels, we're gonna end up and get mulled up here. I wonder if we can jump up to some of these places.
Buy from me? Please?
Oh, this is the guy whose thing's over there. Boy, if you have pickpocket, you can.
Yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me. No. Chips decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Maybe I can confide in you. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky. Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell. Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right? Be happy to show you. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Is there anything from that conversation that would help us solve that puzzle? No, I don't think so. Oh, restricted access, okay. Maybe that's what's showing up. Large plasma charge. Long rounds. Oh, I forgot to mention I sold off some stuff. Like half my crab shells, magnets, foils, just because it was an easy way to get money. I was trying to buy shit.
Error. Rote sales grandstanding not found.
You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
realize it was this one shop. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna work on this on my own. There's gonna be a lot of people here to talk to. What'd you say? The saloon, the bazaar, the headquarters, and the Rex. Yeah, this sounds like something I can just do on my own. We don't get anything for level 11 anyway. Pretty cool little outfit. Alright, thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna call that a night. Oh, yeah. Wasn't looking to stream very long. So the family's traveling to see the in-laws for Christmas. I will not be going with them. I do have to drive them to the airport next week. But I will have time to play. But also when they're gone, I have to do all the pet stuff and house cleaning on my own. So my plan still is to catch up and finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, which wasn't that much left. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is about half of it left. Solasta, Crown of the Magister, which evidently I haven't done that, finished that run for like 2 years. But I only had like 2 fights left on the Cataclysm difficulty or whatever the highest one was. I never did the last DLC, the Ice, Valley of the Ice or whatever it was. Didn't get far in that. But I want to finish Solasta before the new one comes out on March 12th, the early access for that. But I most definitely need to play the Kingdom Come Deliverances because they're eating up a lot of my hard drive. So I need to make room. There was a couple other games I needed to get off my hard drive because I don't, with the financial situation, I don't want to go spend more money on hard drives. But my backup hard drive that was in my old computer, I need to get that ready for the kid for Christmas. I think about, because we realized we just could not get her a new computer, but at least I could give her the SSD back instead of the old hard disk, so she could at least be a little bit faster. Because her computer now is getting to be like 10 years old. So I was like, yeah, I should be able to be nice and give her, she's getting old enough, she deserves something a little bit faster than 10-year technology. Make sure everything's good here. Yep, okay. Let's see, today's Sunday. I don't know if I'll be on Sunday night. I'll probably be playing the game with the kid, and then we're gonna have to get everything situated for the family to leave for Christmas. So I'll say I'm leaning to streaming Sunday night, like 70% chance, but it's possible I may realize I got some things to do to finish up. So doesn't expect it, but not guaranteed. Have a good day or a good night.